Hi there, I'm Ashley from Pure Property Management, and as the director of the company, I want to give you a quick update on our company's status with regards to the current global pandemic of coronavirus. So currently our offices are still open. However, we are putting contingency plans in place to ensure that if for whatever reason we do need to close our office, which does look imminent, that we can still continue to function. We're in a fortunate position that most of our systems are cloud-based. Our staff are reliable, our staff are knowledgeable, and they can operate from home without further supervision as such. Our plan is as follows. In the next few days, if the office does close down, we will have a remote telephone number. However, we would ask you not to call the number if at all possible. We would prefer to be working by email. It's a lot easier to keep a paper trail of things, and it is a lot easier for us to respond to the numbers of inquiries that we are getting. But with regards to our telephone systems, we will have an emergency number that'll redirect to one of the staff. That number will rotate amongst the staff, and people will be able to answer queries. Specifically, what we're planning to do is that over the next few weeks, we will no longer do viewings of properties. Already, we have had responses from tenants saying they are self-quarantining, people that have given notice, so it then becomes impossible for us to do viewings at those properties. People are also fearful at the moment, so they don't want unknown people in their properties while they are still living there. So for the time being, all routine inspections have been postponed indefinitely until this crisis is over. With regards to viewings at properties, we will not be doing further viewings unless a property has become vacant. Once a property has become vacant and the tenant has moved out and we've completed our exit inspection, we will then be available for viewings. However, they are going to be fairly limited until this time is over, but we will endeavor to do our best to ensure that your property is relet if you're a landlord. One of the things we're also planning to do is some of our properties already have virtual tours. I've asked staff to start doing virtual tours of the properties where we don't have these video tours available for people, and we hope that people will be able to view properties online instead of physically having to go to the property. The knock-on effect of this is that for landlords, there is a possibility that instead of turning the property around in a week, it might take 2 or 3 weeks, depending on how quickly we can get people through credit and reference checks. The industry is very cloud-based, but still getting information from people might be quite difficult so that we can complete our credit and reference checks. These are extraordinary times, and we ask people to understand and work with us in the situation. We want to work out everything for the best of everybody where we can. With regards to maintenance, our maintenance department is still operating. However, we will prioritize urgent maintenance, and our maintenance teams will be going out to do the various things that they need to do as long as they can get access to the properties. So things like water leaks and gas leaks and anything like that, those are obviously urgent, and we will attend to them as quickly as possible. Minor maintenance works which aren't urgent will be delayed for the time being if possible. So we have got these things in place. Lastly, safety certificates. Any safety certificates that need to be renewed within the next 2 months, we will try and get those done ASAP. If your safety certificate only expires in a month or 2 months' time and we do it now, it's still valid for 12 months from the renewal date of the previous certificate. So you're not losing out any time. We want these safety certificates to overlap to ensure that tenants are safe, and their safety is of paramount importance to us. Bear in mind, though, that if tenants do refuse access to a property, there's not much that we can do about it right now. We will maintain a record where there's been refusal by tenants so that you as the landlord and us as the agency are covered, and we will prioritize those things, those safety certificates to get done as soon as possible, and especially obviously when this pandemic has return to normal, that life is returning to normal, we'll get our contractors in as quickly as possible. Please don't hesitate to email us should you need an update. All of my staff are still on their emails. They can access their emails from home. We've been using an online cloud system called Origin, which used to be called RentPro. And so we've got access to all your properties, all your tenants, all the information about your property. so we can still maintain and ensure that things are getting done. We are not unaware of what's going on. Please know that we are taking the current situation very, very seriously, and we want to make sure that everybody is looked after, and we will do our best and operate in your best interests. If you do need any further information, please do not hesitate to contact us. We will still have skeleton staff in the office from time to time, but any appointments or people that wanting to come into the office, it'll only be by appointment, and people will have to wear masks, and we'll have sanitizer at the door, that if they do come in, they'll be expected to sanitize their hands and sit at a distance because I'm insisting that my staff practice social distancing. I hope you can understand, and I hope you can bear with us for the time being. We will do our utmost to ensure that your property runs smoothly. But as a landlord, please be aware that the tenants are also under financial strain, and there's a lot of uncertainty in the marketplace at the moment with regards to security of jobs. Will people get paid? What about if I'm off sick or if I can't work? A lot of people are self-employed. As I'm sure you're aware, mortgages need to be paid, rent still need to be paid. Government is looking into various options, and we will keep abreast of those things. But from our side at the office, we hope that you will be safe, that you and your family will be well, and that this thing will eventually blow over with minimal effect to us all involved. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.